Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. We got UTEP coming up tomorrow afternoon. Man, I will say this. It does feel good to have a nice early game so we can get some sleep. I need my beauty sleep. It is what it is. But the bottom line is when you look at the grand scheme of things, the college football playoff, we didn't take care of business last week against Georgia. We controlled our own destiny. We lost, and I get it. Hostile environment going on the road. Georgia's not lost a home game since 2019. It is what it is. You want to tell the full story. We should have never lost to Arkansas. We would control our own destiny if we had taken care of business against Arkansas. Now we got to sit. We got to wait. We got to see what happens in the world of college football. It's crazy right now. Anybody can beat everybody. I don't think this thing's over yet. But we're going to talk about UTEP. It is senior day. There's a lot of kids on this football team. If you missed the Wednesday night live stream, go back, check it out. We talked about some of the seniors on this team, what they mean to this program. I'm calling it right now, boys, the best live stream we have ever done. If you missed Wednesday night, go back and give it a watch. Look, you know the deal by now. Smash the thumbs up. That is quick, free, and easy. We don't claim to be experts. Both of these guys coach football. Coach Jay coaches defense out in California. Coach Rice coaches offense in the – Coach Rice, what's it called?
Great state of Tennessee.
The great state of Tennessee. So what we're going to do, we're going to tell you a little bit about UTEP, but again, smash the thumbs up. Jump into the comment section. Let us know what do you want to see in this game, because I think it's a no-win situation for Tennessee. You go out and you beat them 70-0, nobody cares. You go out and you beat them by 2 touchdowns, everybody is going to be using this as an excuse as to why you don't deserve to be in the college football playoff. But let's get into it. Let's talk about this UTEP team. Again, Tennessee, heavily favored, 41.5-point favorites against UTEP. 99% chance to win according to the ESPN FPI. But Coach Rice, what is UTEP going to try to do on offense?
Well, they're going to do what a lot of small teams that are being out-athleted like to do. They try to, outflank you with formations and stuff, use motion and stuff, and shifts to outflank you. They're primarily 11 personnel team. That's 1 tight end and running back and 3 wide receivers. So they'll use some motion and stuff to try to outflank our defense to create a numbers advantage. You hear Tennessee talking about a numbers advantage in the middle and the outside. Well, they try to outflank you to a certain side of the field. That way they can, create run lanes and run gaps or, a quick passing game. You'll see a lot of RPOs with UTEP. Skylar Locklear, he's a sophomore quarterback. They've had to use multiple quarterbacks this year, but he's been the main guy at the helm. So he throws the ball around pretty good, but likes to get it out quick. Got several wide receivers. Kenny Odom, he leads the team in yards. Big play guy. He's the guy who, when they're trying to create a big play, they try to get him the ball. Cam Thomas, he's their leading receiver as far as receptions goes. They like to get him the ball real quick screens, quick slants. You'll see him a lot on those RPOs. And then running back wise, Johnny Jackson leads the team with 650 yards rushing. Good shifty back. We'll use him in multiple ways. And then Jolly, their second running back, he's a more guy they come in for power situations, guy they use sparingly, but he's their replacement back for Jackson. And so you'll see multiple things, a lot of 3 wide receiver sets, like I said, and use formations and shifts to outflank Tennessee to create numbers advantages for their offense. That's the main thing you'll see from the UTEP offense.
All right, let's switch over to the defensive side of the ball. Coach Jay, what should we expect from this UTEP defense?
We saw Scotty Walden's defense last year when we played Austin Peay. And they were stubborn in that game. Give them a little credit, right? And I don't know if it was our offense and Joe Milton struggling to throw a dart at the dartboard, wherever it may be standing, but we did struggle against it a little. Or is it that 3-3-5, that vaunted 3-3-5 we hate to talk about as Tennessee Volunteer fans, because that is definitely what they are running. They'll run different variations of it. They'll run 1 high. They will run a little cover 0, specifically when they get in the red zone. So they'll roll the dice like that. But really in space, they run a little bit of unbalanced alignment. They like to run that on passing downs, play action downs. But a lot of gap responsibility out of it. Safety blitzes, they like to bring pressure. They like to bring pressure with their bandit a lot. Maurice Westmoreland, one of the better two players on this team, I'd say him and AJ Odoms are about the only two on the defense that maybe have a chance at possibly getting a look. But a lot of cover four. Certainly a team that's been suspect against space. Expect Tennessee to try to spread them out, move the ball sideline to sideline, and run right at them to kind of create three different points of attack against something like this defense.
All right, now we're going to move on to our keys of the game. What I want you guys to do, if you're watching this right now on this Friday morning, if you haven't smashed the thumbs up, do that real quick. It helps the channel. We would appreciate it. Also, put your keys to the game in the comment section, and don't cheat. I said this last week, and I saw a lot of y'all cheat. You basically copy pasted what Coach Rice said, and then you followed up and said Coach Shea doesn't know ball. Get him off the show. And I said, okay,
Yeah,
California
get
kid.
that bum
It's
outta here.
weird. It's weird. Don't cheat the test. Put your keys to the game in the comment section right now. That's what these guys are going to do. Coach Rice, kick it off. What are your keys to victory? We're going to win the game.
No,
What do you want to see on Saturday?
Point blank, show up. These are the toughest games for our players to show up and play how we expect them to play and how they expect to play. Not only because it's senior day, but it's because you're going up against a team middle of the year. You've gone through the SEC gauntlet. It's not like the first year. You've gone through these tough scheduled games, and now you're going to a cupcake. So now you got to show up. You can't go in there being we could just walk through it and be overconfident and win by 30 just like that. No, you still need to go out there with intention to blow this team out. Don't go in there acting like, we can just go through the motions and let it happen. No, you need to be wired in and zoned in to one thing, and that's doing your job each and every play to where each play is a success. And at the end of the day, then you can look at the scoreboard. Not until then. Every play needs to be 0-0, and you're going up against Alabama on the other side of the field. You have to show up for this game, not only for yourselves and for this game, but for the playoff committee. They're going to take in everything, what this game is and what the next week is. Do not let UTEP game be the defining moment of your season and go only win by 2 scores. You have to show up for this game. Secondly, play all 60 minutes, whether it be first stringers, second stringers, third stringers, walk-ons. Every player on this team needs to give 100% every rep, and that's on special teams, offense, defense. Bring it each and every play. And then the last key, run the ball through everything. Like run it through the wall, like whatever. Peyton Lewis, Dylan Sampson, I expect 300 yards rushing as a team together. I want to see us dominate the run. I want to see Nico, get some more confidence built in, especially with the wide receivers going into Vandy next week. But run the ball, get it assertive, then you can use the play action off of it. Starts with the most physical team, ends with the most physical team. Go blow out UTEP.
Running the football is going to be interesting because when you look at numbers, Dylan Sampson needs 234 rushing yards in the next 2 weeks to break Travis Stevens' single season rushing record at Tennessee, 1,464 yards back in 2001. Man, I want to see D-Samp get it, but at the same time, a little bit torn, man, because we need him healthy.
Yeah.
Look, I know I've talked trash about Vanderbilt. We need him healthy for Vanderbilt. We also need him healthy if we're going to make a push. If we get in, we find a way into the college football playoff, we're going to need to lean on D-Samp. So you kind of want to rest him. You kind of want him healthy. I also would love to see him at the top of that leaderboard. Coach Jay, what are the keys? We could just show up. We could sleep in and show up, but what do we need to do on Saturday to come out in a dominant fashion against UTEP?
Thing number one I got is our defensive roots. We got to get back to our roots in this game. And that's playing aggressive football. And I'm not saying we got to blitz every play, but I certainly want pressure. But we have to attack the football violently, whether we're in base, whether we're sitting back on our heels or not. We can't just play catch. We have to get back to playing violent uphill football, whether it's in base or not. So that's thing number one for me. Thing number two is still going to be a full half of football, and I don't want to hear the excuse of the subs are coming in, the second players are coming in, the third team's coming in. I want dominance, and I want a full half of football out of Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4, all the way down the line to quarterback who wears jersey number 2-1, I believe. That's how far it should go down in this game. So make sure you're dominant through all 4 quarters with all them. The next thing I want is just make plays. You know, we talked about in the Wednesday stream. That was a lot of fun. Make plays. I don't want to see any drops. I don't want to see stupid penalties. I want you to go out there and make plays and show some flash. You know, and I'm not just talking about the plays where you're wide open because you out talented someone. I'm talking about, you know, a sick one-handed catch over someone, you know, diving catches in the end zone when a ball slides away from Nico a little bit. I want to see a wide receiver go out and make a tough grab. I want us to make some plays, and I'd love to see Boo Carter get his first punt return for a touchdown in this game as well.
I love it. Again, put your keys to the game, put your score predictions, more importantly, into the comment section. We would greatly appreciate it. We're going to be live tomorrow, an hour before kickoff for the Tailgate Show. We'll also be live immediately following the game. Sunday morning, day after video coming bright and early. And then we'll also do the fan call-in show Sunday night. We only got a couple more left, boys. We got UTEP coming up tomorrow afternoon, and then Vanderbilt the following week. And then we sit back and we wait, and we hope we get a shot at the college football playoff. Regardless, we're going to have it all covered right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. For Coach Jay, for Coach Rice, my name's Boogie Bentley. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. Go Big Orange.